Just 7 minutes every morning with a simple habit, light body all day, clearer mind. If you had only 7 minutes a day to change how your entire day feels, would you do it? Hello dear friends, and welcome back to Elderly Voices. I'm Dr. Eric Bergman, and today's topic is as powerful as it is simple. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt heavy in your body, sluggish in your steps, or cloudy in your thoughts, even before lunch? You didn't eat badly. You slept okay. You didn't even do anything wrong. And yet, it feels like your whole system is slow to start, like your body is dragging behind your mind. If that's you, you're not alone. In fact, I see this in at least 70% of my patients over 60. The reason? They don't have a morning activation habit. You see, what you do in the first 30 minutes after waking sets the tone for your entire body, brain, and mood. And here's the good news. You don't need a long routine. You don't need a gym. You don't need to break a sweat. All you need is 7 minutes. That's it. In today's episode, I'll show you a simple, science-based, elder-friendly morning habit that will lighten your body, reduce stiffness, improve digestion, enhance energy, sharpen your mind, clear brain fog, improve memory, boost alertness, and anchor your day in calm, clarity, and strength. Because you deserve to start the day strong, not surviving it, but shaping it. Let's dive in. 7 minutes. That's all it takes. And not just any 7 minutes, but 7 intentional minutes, done first thing in the morning, to activate your circulation, clear your mind, and ease your body into movement. You might be thinking, that sounds great, Dr. Bergman. But what exactly am I supposed to do in those 7 minutes? That's exactly what we're going to cover next. I'm going to walk you through a complete, practical routine that you can do every morning, at home, without equipment, without pressure, and without pain. This is what I call the morning activation habit, and I've used it with hundreds of older patients to great success. Let's begin. Before we move into the actual exercises, let's understand why this works so well. After the age of 60, many internal processes begin to change. Your blood circulation slows down, especially during the night. Your joints become less lubricated, leading to morning stiffness. Your cortisol rhythm, the hormone that helps you wake up, may become blunted. Your brain's alertness levels may take longer to rise. This is why many seniors wake up feeling sluggish, mentally foggy, physically tight. But there's something fascinating about the human body. It responds to movement almost immediately. When you move with intention, especially after sleep, you send a powerful message to every system in your body. Wake up. We're ready to live today. So this isn't about working out. This is about reactivating the engine you've spent a lifetime maintaining. You don't need equipment. You don't need perfect coordination. All you need is a chair or stable wall, a quiet space, even just 1 square meter, a willingness to begin. Here's how it works. Small orange diamond minute 1 to 2, joint awakening. Start from the top of the body and work your way down. Neck rolls, gently circle your head clockwise, then counterclockwise. Backhand index pointing right loosens tight muscles around the spine and jaw. Shoulder rolls, lift your shoulders up, roll them backward, then forward. Backhand index pointing right improves posture, activates upper back muscles. Arm swings. Let your arms swing side to side across your body gently. Backhand index pointing right stimulates circulation in the upper limbs. Ankle circles, seated. Sit on a chair, lift 1 foot, rotate the ankle. Backhand index pointing right essential for balance and walking stability. Small blue diamond why it matters. These small movements stimulate synovial fluid, joint lubrication, reduce stiffness, and signal the brain that the body is online. Small orange diamond minute 3 to 4, breath plus posture activation. Breathing is your body's first fuel source in the morning. Most of us don't breathe deeply enough, and shallow breathing keeps your brain in low power mode. Deep belly breathing. Inhale through the nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 2 seconds. Exhale through the mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat 4 to 5 cycles. Chest openers. While standing or seated, interlace your fingers behind your back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and open your chest as you inhale. Overhead reach plus side bend, Reach both arms up, stretch gently to one side, then the other. Small blue diamond, why it matters. This wakes up the lungs, diaphragm, and ribcage, increasing oxygen to your brain and releasing tension from a curled sleeping posture. Small orange diamond, minute 5 to 7, core plus balance reset. Balance and core control are often the first to weaken with age, but they're also the fastest to respond to training. Torso twists, seated or standing. Gently rotate your upper body side to side, keeping your hips still. Backhand index pointing right loosens the spine, improves digestion. Heel to toe stance. Stand with one foot directly in front of the other, like walking a tightrope. Hold for 30 seconds, switch sides. Backhand index pointing right improves proprioception and stability. Wall push-ups. Stand 2 feet away from a wall, hands shoulder width apart. Lower chest toward the wall, exhale as you push back. Backhand index pointing right builds functional upper body strength, improves posture. Optional add-on. 4. Seated leg extensions. While seated, lift one leg and hold for 5 seconds. Switch. Backhand index pointing right activates thigh muscles without strain on knees. Small blue diamond, why it matters. This stimulates the core stabilizers, strengthens your balance system, and builds confidence with movement. Light bulb. I used to spend the first hour of the day with a heating pad. Now I walk to the kitchen without wincing. George, 76. Light bulb. My mind used to be in a fog until 11 a.m. After 2 weeks of this habit, I'm answering crossword puzzles before breakfast. Elaine, 72. Light bulb. I can feel the difference in my breathing. I don't gasp when climbing stairs anymore. Victor, 70. White heavy checkmark studies show that morning movement increases blood flow to the brain by up to 30%, boosting mental clarity. White heavy checkmark joint mobilization first thing in the morning reduces inflammation markers in seniors. White heavy checkmark light strength movements like wall push-ups maintain muscle mass, which declines rapidly after 60. White heavy checkmark deep breathing practices lower cortisol, promoting calm and reducing mental fog. In short, 7 minutes now equals more energy, better focus, safer movement, and less pain for the next 12 to 14 hours. If you've ever said to yourself, "Mornings are hard for me now," I want you to try this habit for just 5 days. Start small. Be gentle. Celebrate the fact that you are choosing to care for yourself in the most powerful way possible, not through a pill, but through presence and motion. Next, I'll walk you through how to maintain this habit long-term, what changes to expect, and how to adapt it if you have limited mobility. Now that we've walked through every part of the 7-minute morning habit, from joint awakening to breath work to balance and core, I hope you're starting to see something deeper than just the movements. Because this isn't just about stretching your limbs. It's about reaching toward a new relationship with your mornings. It's not about fixing what's broken. It's about honoring what still works beautifully and making it even better. So now, let's explore how you can make this not just a trial, but a new anchor in your life. A habit that grounds you, uplifts you, and becomes the reason why you say each day, "I feel like myself again." Sunrise, why a small morning habit becomes a lifelong foundation? When we're young, our days start automatically. Our bodies move fast. Our minds switch on quickly. But after 60, mornings become more vulnerable. A little stiffness can last for hours. A bit of fatigue can stretch through the afternoon. One forgotten movement can lead to a fall, a sprain, or a strain. That's why consistency matters more than intensity. A 7-minute ritual, done every day, can do more for your aging body than an hour of exercise once a week. Because your body isn't asking for punishment. It's asking for gentle attention, daily. This habit gives you a chance to reset your breath, a chance to wake your balance system, a chance to move with grace before the world demands anything of you. And that, my friend, is where freedom begins. You will. And that's okay. You're human. Life happens. But habits aren't about being perfect. They're about returning. The power isn't in never falling off. It's in always getting back on. The beauty of this routine is that it's simple. You don't need to drive to a class. You don't need perfect shoes or weather. You can do it next to your bed, in your kitchen, on the balcony, with your partner, or alone with the birdsong. Just 7 minutes. Even 5 is better than 0. Not everyone has the same abilities, and that's okay. If you use a walker or cane, do the movement seated. Have arthritis in hands, focus more on breathing and lower body. Struggle with balance, use a wall or countertop for support. Wake up in pain, start slower, and use heat pads before movement. Light bulb tip. Keep a printed version of the habit in your room. Visual cues make action easier. And remember, it's your body, your rhythm, your pace. There's no wrong way to begin. There's only not beginning at all. You might be wondering, Dr. Bergman, what will I notice if I actually do this? Let me tell you what my patients have reported after just 3 to 4 weeks of this habit. White heavy checkmark. My mornings feel lighter. White heavy checkmark. I'm not as stiff after breakfast. White heavy checkmark. I don't dread getting up anymore. White heavy checkmark. I stopped needing painkillers for my knees. White heavy checkmark. My brain feels clearer when I start the day. White heavy checkmark. I'm sleeping better, oddly enough. White heavy checkmark. I feel like I'm in control again. These are real results. And they don't come from magic. They come from 7 minutes of intention. Here's what I believe. After 60, you deserve to begin your day with dignity, not chaos. With peace, not panic. With mobility, not fear of falling. With breath, not brain fog. And this habit, this tiny, beautiful ritual, gives you back that morning. It gives you the feeling of saying, I did something good for me before anything else had a chance to pull me away. And that is no small thing. Now I want to hear from you. Will you try the 7-minute morning habit tomorrow? What's the hardest part of your mornings right now? Do you already have a small ritual that helps you begin the day? Share your story in the comments, or better yet, invite a friend or partner to try this with you. Let's build a morning movement for people over 60, not based on perfection, but on presence. You're not too old to feel light. You're not too stiff to breathe freely. You're not too late to begin again. I'll leave you with this thought. It's not the years that wear us down. It's the days we stop listening to what our body needs. So tomorrow morning, before the noise, before the TV, before the phone rings, give yourself 7 minutes. To stretch. To breathe. To awaken. To begin on your own terms. Because aging gracefully isn't about staying young. It's about moving wisely. And that starts the moment your feet touch the floor. I'm Dr. Eric Bergman. Stay gentle. Stay curious. And never forget, you are still in charge of how your day begins.